Hi, welcome to my Yoga Stretch Fusion standing with the chair session. I'm Jennifer Wagner with Collective Wellness. First things first, don't forget to subscribe so that way you don't miss any of my sessions. I have longer ones like this, and then I have short ones too. This is a fusion of yoga, ballet. You'll see some Tai Chi, you'll see dynamic stretching, you'll see some Pilates, usually on my floor version ones, which I'll have a floor version one for you at the end of this session too. So real quick, the chair, any type of chair works as long as it doesn't have wheels. If it does have wheels, just make sure it's up against the wall, especially for certain parts of the session. Take water breaks whenever you need, and then listen to your body. Do what works best for you. I'll always give you modifications so that you have options to get started. Okay, we're going to start actually in mountain pose. Toes are spread. We're just going to kind of recollect ourselves here as we stand nice and tall, palms open up, shoulders down toward your back pockets, and then eyes gently closed. Give this time to just kind of check in. Find your center from the bottom of your feet. Bring that center up through your ankles and knees. Inhale through your nose. And exhale. Bring that center through the hips to the top of your head. Allow your thoughts to come and then let them go. Give our bodies permission to relax and leave all stress and all worries at the door. Inhale and exhale. Go ahead and bring your hands into Namaste, centered with your chest, palms gently pressing together as your shoulders are still relaxed. And then bring your hands to your third eye. So your thumbs are right on your forehead. Just checking in with your mind. Inhale and exhale. Opening your eyes, inhale, reach for the sky, and then exhale, push away. Good, one more time, inhale, and exhale, push away. We're gonna add on to that, inhale, reach for the sky, exhale, swan dive down, bend your knees if you need to protect your back. Into forward bend. And then curl yourself up vertebra by vertebra. Your chin is tucked. Curl yourself up. Let's do that again. Reach for the sky. Exhale, swan dive. Bend those knees if you need to protect your back. Chin is tucked. And then curl yourself up vertebra by vertebra. Good. And shake it out. All right. First thing. Oh, don't want to hit my mic. Hopefully you didn't hear that. I'm going to have you put your chair so that the seat part is facing you. You're going to put your hands right on the chair, palms down, and then walk your feet back. And I want you to bend at the knees. We're going to go into cat-cow, and we're going to use the chair instead of our hands on the floor or on our thighs. So you're going to take a deep breath in first. And then exhale, you're going to tuck your tailbone under, tuck your chin under as you curl your back like a cat. Hold here for a moment. And then into a cow, tailbone out, chin is out. Inhale. Hold here for a moment. Make sure your knees are bent and you have a sway back just like a cow, hence the name, cow stretch. Inhale and exhale. All right, let's go back and forth. So exhale into a cat. When we curve our body, or concave, we tend to exhale. And then when we open up, we inhale. Really really point your tailbone up and out. All right, let's go back and forth. One breath, one movement. Make sure your knees stay bent, your heels are planted into the floor. One more time each. Good. Center. All right, you're going to place your hands center into the chair or to the side, depending on wrist. If you have wrist issues, you want to put your hands to the outside if possible. You're going to bring your shoulders right above your hands. Readjust my hands myself. And then you're going to walk your feet back into a plank. So shoulders right above your hands. Walk your feet back. Inhale, holding this pose. Exhale. Hips are straight. I'll try my hands another way here. Inhale and exhale. All right, now you're going to rock back on your heels. You're going to go into a downward dog. This is a modified downward dog. Toes are pointed towards the chair. Heels pressed into the floor. Shifting your hips back as you press your chest down. All right, we're going to go back and forth between the plank, shoulders above the hands, and then into the downward dog. Shifting your hips back, heels into the floor, chest is pressed down. All right, again, plank. Engage your core, and then sit back again. Keep your breathing going, and into a plank again. Engage your core, and into downward dog. Let's do that one more time. Plank position. Holding in this plank position, engaging your core. So you're pulling your abdominals up and towards your rib cage, or in and up towards your rib cage. All right, and then into downward dog. Shifting your hips back as you press your chest down, arms extended. In this downward dog position, you're going to bend one knee and then straighten the other, keeping your heels into the floor and your tailbone pressing back. Feel this through the legs. One leg straightens, the other one bends. You're letting your hip drop with the leg that's bending. Let that hip drop with it. Keep breathing. Inhale and exhale. And both legs straight. Curl yourself up and walk your feet forward. Good. Okay, turn your chair around. We're going to use it kind of like a balance bar here. Your inside hand, I'm going to count this as the inside because it's all closest to the chair. Plant your foot into the floor, holding onto the chair. Outside leg is just going to swing it out. Nice and tall. There you go. And just let that leg swing it out. So you're going to feel the leg working, but I want you to feel the leg just kind of loosening up too. So kind of a warm up. We also don't realize that we hold on, we like control of everything. And sometimes we just kind of have to let go. Think like loosey-goosey. And when we let go, that's when we allow our bodies to go further into stretches or movement or just relaxing them too. Okay, same leg. out, back, out, front. Toes pointed. As you go out, you might brush your floor, that's okay. Engage the core. Stay nice and tall. You have a string lifting you up. Couple more times. And down, shake it out. This other leg is probably working because it's working as a stabilizer. Go ahead and switch chair around the other side, or you can just switch legs or turn around too. Okay, inside foot planted and hands on the chair. Outside leg, loosey-goosey. There you go. Inhale and exhale. Nice and loose. Stay tall. This knee is not locked, but it's also not super bent. You just have a nice loose knee. Good. All right. Out to the side, down, out, back. Inhale and exhale. One more. Shake it out. Good. Okay, we're going to get some footwork here. So start with your toes straight forward, knees straight forward. You're going to come up onto your toes and down. So releve. I'm going to show you. You can do this facing your chair too. And just keep even on the balls of your feet. So your pinky toe and your big toes should have even pressure as you come straight up. One more. Okay, toes and knees are turned out. And releve. So this is first position if you know dance. Nice and tall. You can allow a little space too. It doesn't have to be up against. Again, stay even on the pinky and big toe so we're not rotating in or out. Feel those legs working. One more. Okay, now we're going to add on. We're going to do plie. Good. Heel stay on the floor when you plie. Feel a little stretch. And then we're going to combine the two in a moment. Inhale through the nose. And exhale. All right, we're going to combine. So plie. And then you're going to roll up. And then straighten. And down. Plie. Roll up. Straighten. And down. Again, watch the balls of your feet. Make sure you're not rolling out. It's common in this position to roll out towards your pinky toe more. Try to stay even. One more. And release. Shake it out. Okay, while we're with the footwork, you're going to take your outside foot, curl your toes under, and then just circle it out. Feel that stretch in the toes and the top of your foot. I have in my short videos playlist, I have a few videos, short ones that are all about feet and toes. So if you are in need of one, you can find one like that too. A couple different ones. All right, switch feet, toes under. Now, if you get cramps really easily, the best thing to do is just pick your foot up off, shake it out, and then try again. And as you do this more and more, those cramps should get better. They shouldn't be quite as intense. Good. Okay, now second position. So feet are out wide, toes are turned out. Start with your releve. So you're going to come up and down. Now, as you get going, I have to adjust your feet. But your toes and knees are turned out. You're opened up. Inhale and exhale. All right, plie, heels stay down. We're just doing demi-plies, so just little ones. Tailbone goes straight down. So you've got a straight line. Okay, we're going to combine now. Plie, roll up as high as you can go, and then straighten, and then down, down, roll up. Good. Really feel that through the legs and into the feet. So roll up, really feel that in the feet, and then pushing up, feel that into the legs. We'll do that a couple more times. Good. One more time. And release. Shake it out. Good. Okay. Now you're going to angle the chair. We're going to use our leg on the chair this time. So you're going to angle the chair. And what I want you to do is, it's going to be your outside leg that's on. So my right hand is on the chair. My left leg will be on the chair. And I know that usually I mirror you guys, but I don't want to confuse you with what is what. So just have opposite hand and foot on the chair. What we're going to do from here is you're going to flex your foot and you're going to rotate through the hip joint. Toes go in, knee goes in, and that's when you're rotating the hip in and then out. Good. We're going to get a little bit more dramatic with this in a moment to really get into that hip joint. And you'll also feel this through the quads. You have your band that runs along the side and then hamstrings to the back of the leg too. Knees soft, rotating through. All right, we're gonna get a little bit more dramatic. So bend your knee just a little bit more. What I want you to do is when you open up, I want you to let the hip kind of drop and then bend your opposite knee. So for me, it's my right knee that I'm bending, and you're just gonna sit in that a little bit more. And your right heel, the foot's on the floor, make sure that's into the floor. Okay, now we're gonna rotate in. This time the hip is gonna pop up. So stick your hip out, stick your booty out, and your toes and knees are in, and you're really gonna feel that right through here. Inhale and exhale. Okay, let's go back and forth again. So dramatic, drop the hip, plie, and then turn in, lift the hip up, back and forth. Good. Don't forget your breathing. Really feel that through the hips. A lot of times our hips are so tight that that's where we end up having issues with lower back, tight nerves or pinched nerves like sciatica. Okay, we're going to open up and hold again. So let the hip drop, go deep into that plie. And then you're going to slide down and feel that stretch even further in the leg. Inhale, exhale. Make sure your heel on the floor is down. Coming back, rotate in, stick the booty up and out. Go ahead and hinge forward. Whew. Inhale, keep your breathing going. Let the hip release. Now center. So now your toes are straight up, and then you're going to hinge forward. Feel that through the hamstring, straight through the center. Inhale and exhale. Good. Coming up, shake it out. Okay, next one. I'm trying to think of, actually, let's switch sides. I changed my mind there. That's what you're going to get with me. I'm not going to edit everything out. You'll get the real me. Okay, switching legs. And I switched sides with the chair. You could have just flipped it around right where you're at. But this way you can see me. So now my right leg is on the chair. My left hand is on the chair. What we're going to do is we're going to just rotate in and out nice and easy through the hip joint. Inhale and exhale. Remember, we're going into different stages. Right now, it's just right through the hip joint. Leg is kind of straight, foot is flexed. All right, go ahead and plie. Bend the knee a little bit more. Let that hip drop as the hip is open. Holding there, inhale and exhale. And then we're going to rotate in. Stick your booty up and out, toes in. Feel that right through here. All right, back and forth, out and in. And let that hip drop as you go deep into that plie and that foot, the heel is down. And then stick your hip up and out, your knees bent. Inhale and exhale. Doing good. All right, we're gonna go a little further. So rotate out, go deep into that plie, let this hip drop, and then slide it out. Feel it go deeper. Keep your breathing going though. All right, coming back, rotate in, stick your hip up and out, and then slide down, inhale, and exhale. You can hear my dog coming down. Hi, Charlie. Why don't you lay down? And then you're going to center, sit back, center. So now your toes are straight up and then hinge forward. Chest is lifted. Feel that straight to the middle. Inhale and exhale. Coming back and shake it out. Good. Okay, turn your chair straight back again. We're going to go towards the beginning of our session where we were in the plank and downward dogs. So place your hands on the chair again. You could always go out wide if needed. And then you're going to start with the plank, shoulders above your hands. Come up and out of the shoulder blades. You want to avoid sinking into your shoulder blades. And then straight line through the hips. Heels are not on the floor. Inhale. Pull your abdominals in and exhale. All right, sit back into downward dog. And this one, if you want, you can walk your feet a tiny bit in. Hands come back on the chair. Toes are forward. Go ahead and shifting your hips back as you press your chest down. Feel that through the whole body, through your back, shoulders, hips. Deep breath in and exhale. Go ahead and rock the hips side to side. Keep your legs straight. Just feel those through the hips a little bit more. Okay, you can stay here, or if you want to go further into a forward bend, take your hands and place them on the floor. And then let your head drop, chin is tucked, and just let your shoulders and your head relax. Inhale and exhale. And curl yourself up slowly, vertebra by vertebra. Chin is tucked. And then inhale, reach for the sky. Placing your hands together, you're going to lift up and back, open up the chest. And then open out wide, fingers spread. Bring your hands behind. You could either just imaginary ball or clasp your hands together. Push your or squeeze your elbows. If I get the body part right, squeeze your elbows towards each other, and then rock your head side to side. Inhale and exhale. And release. Deep breath in, reach for the sky. And relax. Let's do that again. Inhale. And exhale, release. One more time. And release. And namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. There's a little picture of me there to subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. And I'm going to leave a floor version of my yoga stretch fusion for you. Have a wonderful day. Take care.